Hello, gorgeous. Welcome back to the channel. All right, so we're going to get into this massive grocery haul. I went to Walmart, Ross, and I went to the Dollar Tree. Now, this is massive to me because I went by myself and I spent my own money. Hubby did not participate in this because he says when I go grocery shopping, I buy a bunch of bull. Go ahead and get into everything that I bought. Now, this is going to be a part of the reset Sunday, getting back on track and basically just getting back to what Tamika needs to be doing for her nutrition and as far as fitness. Now, I will explain more a little bit later, but first, honey, let's get into the grocery. She is Tamika and Tamika is she. Hey, she is Tamika and Tamika is she. She is Tamika and Tamika is me. So this is going to be a little mix of the house and for myself. I got the house some pizza. Stello, yeah, told me to pick these up, so I went ahead and did it. So he owes me like $13. Girly, my youngest daughter, she likes the blue Gatorade, paper plates, bags, for Breeze. This is for the house and myself. We got some eggs. I decided to go ahead and get some romaine lettuce. That got some veggies, so I got my carrots. I got I picked up the wrong thing. The coleslaw. I did not mean to get this. I meant to get the other shredded coleslaw to cook so I can make the spring rolls. All right, got some more almond butter. I got to get back into my almond. I like to get from Walmart, so I just got this one. I don't care for it, but I just went ahead and got it. Got some Sweet Baby Ray's. And guess what was on sale? This was on sale for $5. So I got two of those. And I got the house Orange Crush. And I got London some tropical jammers, the little pouches. Okay. Oop, don't fall, please. All right. Next, I got some cold brew. Because we're going to do things a little different with my coffee. Uh-oh. He's home. Why? You see me where? Oh. Oh, you was at the light? Oh. I got some rice cakes. I'm almost done. Got some rice cakes. Went ahead and got some cucumbers. Yes, I did. I put it in the refrigerator. Rice cake. Yeah. I got some lime. There's another gator. They walking? Pond? You seen it?
It's some babies too.
What?
I don't know where they don't come from. I'm getting all over here now. They all in the front.
Oh my gosh. Bell pepper. Oh, I forgot the red onions. All right, so I got some potatoes, oranges. Myself, got some grape jelly for green beans. I got multiple of those. Rice Krispie treats for London, meatballs, hamburger patties. I'm usually the main one eating them, so those are like a great quick way to get some protein in. Okay, shit up this time and got Dave's Killer Bread. Yes, honey, we got the thin slice. I went ahead and got bananas, and that was like $160 something at Walmart. Like, it's like going into Dollar Tree because I forgot to pick London up some Lucky Charms. I went ahead and got these for her. Cups, these little plastic cups with the lid. I like these to like make my smoothies and put these in. And yeah, I like these. It makes me feel like I'm making my own Starbucks drink, if you know where I'm going with this. Picked up some scrubbies. 200 what? 200 milligrams of caffeine. I decided to pick up some Alani's. I never had Alani's, but I wanted to try it. Just Celsius, because I love Celsius. That I got like four. I got 4 Celsius and 2 Alani's, and didn't realize they had. I got 2 for 1, or did she charge me for 2? I didn't realize I picked up 2. I thought I picked up 1, because the wooden cutting board that I have, I didn't think that through. Okay. So I got aluminum foil sheets. So like when we use the air fryer, and then regular aluminum foil. To Ross, I didn't get, I really didn't get much at all. But I got some more cutting boards. So this one came with the knives. This one was $5.99, and I felt like this was a good deal that you get 2 knives and a nice little cutting board. So this, I can cut up my fruits and stuff. And the other one here, I would use like to cut up some veggies or meat. I'm just not going to use that wooden cutting board anymore. I'll use like the sheet to put on top of it, but I'm not using that to, no, I'm not doing that. And then I got some salted caramel, which is very hard to find because they usually don't have them. To cut them up and freeze half. Okay. So let me go ahead and put these up, and then we'll get into my whole reset and what I am doing and planning on doing going forward with my nutrition and fitness. All right, so now that we are done with putting up the groceries, now let's get into the whole fitness and nutrition parts of it, and what is hybrid training, and why I am going to be dialing in 80-20 rule with my nutrition. Okay, so hybrid training was something I was supposed to talk about earlier this month, but a lot of things happened this month with back-to-back losses. So hybrid training is, I'm gonna put the definition up here, but I was going to use strength training and jogging as my hybrid training. But now I am getting back into that. So I am very proud of myself this past week, because I did 3 days of HIIT training, and I had to get myself back into the mood and get back into my regular self after everything that has happened. Another thing that I noticed was that my nutrition was off. Now, while I was away in Atlanta, Georgia and Alabama, what ended up happening was that I was not eating. I was not eating a lot of calories. I was eating out. I did not gain weight while I was away. I lost weight. Okay. So the reason why I lost weight is because I was not consuming all of my food because of, all the stress and everything that was going on. So I ended up dropping weight while I was away, even though I was eating out breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And sometimes I didn't even eat dinner. Came home, I got my calories back up, but far as like being in the mood to cook, being in the mood to, eat nutrition foods, I just was not in the mood to. I decided, you know what, I need to fix this. I need to do a change. And I was speaking with Kim J, and I was telling her, like, just because I can eat a donut and cookie, even though I'm in maintenance, just because I can eat it, does that mean that it's healthy for me? I was like, okay, I am reverting back to my old ways, even though my waistline did slim back up again, and I look like I lost weight. People have told me that I look like I've lost weight. Even though I've gained the 5 pounds back that I lost, I still look small. So with that being said, I was like, just because I can eat this junk food and a lot of processed food, does that mean that it's healthy for my gut? No, that doesn't mean it is healthy for me, and I need to change that. And this is why I want to get back into more of the whole foods, and I brought up the whole 80-20 rule, because I'm not saying that I'm not going to eat any processed. I'm not saying that I'm not going to have the sugary snacks and sweets and stuff, but I'm just not, I'm making that 20% and making more of the whole foods my 80. So before I went to the grocery store, I made a list and I wrote down my reasons why. So added more stuff on there that I wasn't supposed to add. This is why my husband does not like to go grocery shopping with me, okay? Head into the swaps. I said less processed food, added sugar. Do I have some added sugar somewhere in there? Yes, I do. Over creamer. So I'm just swapping it out. I'm not going to buy any more of those creamers. If I do, I will get the sugar free or no sugar one. But I really want to stay away from that and just use like the ready-made protein drinks. Just pour a little bit. I don't need to use the whole entire thing. So that way it can last me for the week. Is instead of me having donuts, cookies, and candy, I am now going to be using my fruit and dark chocolate. I have one stick of dark chocolate left, and I've been munching on that dark chocolate for the past 3 weeks. It goes to show you that if it's dark chocolate, I'm not going to be overly excessively eating it every single day. So, what is my goal for doing all of this? To be more towards health, gut health, energy, and I want it to be fit overall. It's no longer just about an aesthetic or an appearance. This is just me needing to get some of that fat down. So my nutrition needs to be dialed in, okay? I do have a little pooch right there. So it's like I need to really get all of that taken care of, right? So if I do that, then I can keep this nice little silhouette that I have. I want to keep that. You know what I'm saying? I need to keep it. So in order for me to keep it, I need to not eat a bunch of processed and sugar foods. And sugar is just an addiction. It is an addictive drug, and it's something that we really don't need, and we can kind of get away with that. We don't necessarily need that in our everyday diet at all. Chicken that I got from Walmart, I forgot to show you guys this in the haul, but this thing here was $7. But this is so good. And I will see you next time. See you next week, because I'm going to get back into my vlogging. Okay. I got a little headache because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. It's 11:14. All right. Goodbye, gorgeous.